in my city now. Nah, this shit ain't pretty now. I'm from local, it get gritty, y'all. He in that full throw with a chopper, that whole 50 on. He tryna kill you over kitty, on. I'm outside at the crack of dawn on the Monday. I was trapping on that one.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Kama. You back with another video, man. So, hey, man, real quick, right? One thing I wanted to touch on was the misconception. I see a lot of fans, so to speak, kind of like, me it's natural after somebody have a great season, with such as a la Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons. Everybody's saying, oh, they would never duplicate their season again, or things of that nature. I even hear some people saying, okay, he's not gonna have the same season. Y'all need to use him predominantly just on the edge because he's not gonna get the same production if he's playing linebacker, things of that nature. I wanted to address that, right? Because what a lot of people don't know is part of on top of his God-given ability, of course, part of what makes Micah Parsons so unblockable and so undetectable is the fact that we move him around formations. He does play linebacker. He can play traditional linebacker, but what makes him so special is the Lawrence Taylor the LT pass rush moves, and he's unblockable in pass rushes as well. And he's not only is he unblockable in pass rush, he's unblockable anywhere. We move him around the formation. He doesn't just strictly play defensive end. That's not how he got all 13 of his sacks, because he strictly played defensive end. He moves around. He rushes from it. Part of it is the defense don't know. The offense can't really pinpoint where he's coming from. You don't know if he's blitzing through A gap, he's coming off the edge. That's the beauty of it. We can line him up anywhere along the formation. That's the beauty of it. And I just see it's like a misconception. I even seen a couple of, blatantly, Eagle fans compare him to Hassan Reddick. It's nowhere near the same thing. Hassan Reddick is put the hand in the dirt, and they actually learned when they drafted him in the first round out in Arizona. They tried to play him as a regular linebacker, but they learned. That's why they didn't pick up his fifth-year option and things of that nature, and they wound up moving on from him because when he finally had that season when he had, I think, 13 sacks or something like that, they seen enough. And then he got a one-year deal with Carolina, had 12 sacks, whatever the case may be, and they moved on. Not saying Hassan Reddick is not a good player. He is a good player, but compare him to Micah Parsons is insane. Micah Parsons can cover. It's too many examples of Micah Parsons streaking down the field, stride for stride, with a tight end, with a wide receiver, with a running back last year. So I don't understand what people have been watching. He should have had a couple of interceptions. He dropped them. I just think that's the biggest misconception. The biggest misconception is not only is he unblockable and unguardable, but it's hard for you to pinpoint and detect where he's coming from, because we literally can play him in any linebacker slot. He could come from any side of the formation. He could line up if he wanted to. He could line up a left defensive end. He could line up a right defensive end. He could line up a linebacker. When you got somebody that dynamic, it's so hard to pinpoint where he's coming from, and that's part of it. On top of his rare speed, power, Micah Parsons probably got some of the best. Probably it gotta be top 5 closing speed from a linebacker I've seen in a long time. There's plays literally when the guys that have time, quarterback try to buy time to throw the ball, and he closes so fast they don't even have time to get rid of the ball. They just gotta take the sack. He's special in so many ways. So it's I just wanted to talk on that, man. It's to me, that's the big misconception. And I see a lot of people say that if you don't got him on the edge, then he gonna be garbage, and this and y'all garbage, and this. He wasn't on the edge for every sack, man. Like some people, like sometimes you just gotta actually watch the games instead of just hating sometimes. 'Cause I think that's all pretty much what it is. Just like the misconception that Trayvon Diggs was terrible in coverage because he gave up some plays. Like, people, please, if you look at some of his interceptions, he was basically running a route for the wide receiver, and he made great plays on the ball. It wasn't just gifts and balls being batted in the air. Like, so, you know, people gonna say what they're gonna say though. But that's just my thoughts on that. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Always remember, like and subscribe. It's your boy Comment. Salute. We out here.
Lead for the first time in this game. Got all kinds of time. Backpedaling to the 20, and now, watch out. Unloads it. Does not make it back to the line of scrimmage, but he was hit when he threw it.
See if they can get the ball down the field on a consistent basis.
Final minute of the first quarter. Hurts is swallowed up. Micah Parsons and Brent Urban there for the loss. 4th and 9. Hurts trying to escape. Flag comes in. Hurts in trouble. 3 Cowboys wrap him up, make it 4. And it's Parsons on top, coming off the pile.
What happened to Brady? We get it. Brady and the Bucs are the defending champs. I'm not leaving them out.
They'll still be there at the end.
Just talking. Here's Darnold. Is sacked by Parsons. Number 5 for Dallas.
7 interceptions on the year. Can't wait to watch that one all night.
14-yard penalty as it turns out. Running into traffic and then bouncing to the outside, but nothing there either for Dalvin Cook. And that's part of the reason Jalen Smith is no longer a Cowboy. Empty backfield here. Little shoulder shake, and the pass is caught here by Madison, their number 2 running back. And speaking of Parsons on cue, makes a stop there to make it 3rd down and 13. Great player. His day, of course, you think of him as the Cowboys coach for the first 29 years. As Cousins throws into traffic. Catch is made, but Parsons is right there saying, you ain't going anywhere. A fine question.
Thank you very much. I'm a journalist.
A trained journalist in a matter of speaking. 2-yard loss there to end the quarter.
Melvin Gordon in the backfield for Denver, coming off a 2-touchdown game last week. Gordon will get it. Pressure in the backfield. He is swarmed and is going to lose a couple yards. Blitz is coming. Bridgewater in trouble, and he's dropped. Micah Parsons came through. Bridgewater pressured, rolling. He's in trouble, and he's just going to go down. Sacked. Bridgewater, pressure, dropped. Parsons.